Hi everyone, my name is Barbara. Welcome to my channel Right in the Woods, where I share my love of journaling and stationery. Today I'm going to share what I consider some of the more important tools to have if you are going to be, into decorating journals. Now you don't have to decorate journals, okay? And the most important thing you need is a journal and a pen, or just some paper and a pencil. Um, but if you think that it might be fun for you to do some decorative journaling or even decorate your planners, then here are some tools that I would suggest. All right, so beyond your journal and a pen. First one are trimmers. So this one I found at Michael's. All right, I'm sure you could find this online. It's a Fisker little trimmer, and it will trim paper. It could trim your stickers too if you needed to. If you had big stickers and you just wanted to cut them in half or do whatever to them, it will trim that. But paper trimmer. So if you use decorative paper in your planner or journal, then this is a handy tool to have. Just a small cutting board. Other trimming tools that are very helpful, scissors, of course. I would recommend a nice pair of big stick scissors. Also highly recommend a small pair of very sharp pointy scissors. Okay, these are very handy to make small trims if you're running washi tape across a page and some of it's hanging over. It's very easy to trim with the smaller scissors than the bigger scissors, so highly recommend small scissors. Other trimming tool is a X-Acto knife. All right, so this isn't necessary, but I have found it to be very helpful. This happens to be a fancy one from Archer and Olive, but I think you can see what I mean by X-Acto knife, right? Just a small handheld X-Acto knife, all right? Of course, these come in, you can get them not just in Archer and Olive. You can find some on Amazon, all kinds of places. But those are really nice if you have, again, you want to cut around something, or you're doing washi tape. Let's see if I can do you an example. Oh, okay. Washi tape. That will come up. All right, washi tape. All right, let's say that you, I don't know, you can cut with one of these X-Acto knives, all right? But let's say you didn't want it to go all the way to the edge of the page, but you wanted to leave a little white border, all right? You can cut right about here. I don't know if you can see that. I really need to learn how to zoom in. And it will cut the washi tape, all right? As long as you just cut lightly, it'll cut the tape or your sticker without cutting your page. Okay, if you push too hard, then it, play around and just test and see how you'll notice that it doesn't take a lot to push down and cut some washi tape or a sticker. If you don't want a big one, you can do these, which this is kind of cool because it's like a pen, and the little blade, it's tiny. Oh my gosh, that blade is so tiny. Okay, almost like a pencil. All right. It retracts like a pen, so that's nice. Again, teeny. I found this on Amazon. Can be handy. Little tiny cutting tool. All right, so I think that's all the cutting tools. So let's talk about adhesive. All right. Glue stick is always helpful. Doesn't have to be fancy. Which way I can remember. I think this is the way. This happens to be a square one and blue, so you can see when you've put it down. All right. Got this on Simple Paper Co. If I can remember where I got things, I will tell you. Simple Paper Co. All right. Big old glue stick. Love this. Quickie glue pen. So this is a glue pen. It works just like a pen, except that it dispenses glue, which is nice, and it's blue. So you can see where it's been put down. Boy, that's hard to see, but it's there. All right. Very handy. Small details to glue down. All right. Got that at Lail by Mail. Again, anything I've talked about, I will put in the description, at least, unless it's Amazon. If I don't put it in the description, I probably got it in Amazon. More adhesive, double-sided tape. So this is a permanent glue runner. It says tape glue runner. All right. So you can get non-permanent if you want it to be like a sticky note kind of adhesive where you can remove it and put it somewhere else. But permanent adhesive, this one I like because it's refillable. Amazon. And I think that's it for adhesives. Yes. All right. So cutters, adhesives. Let's talk about correcting ourselves. If we make a mistake when we journal, okay, hold on there. There is this, I love this pen. It's called a Uniball Signa white correction pen. So it's just a white gel pen. So if you make a mistake, and again, it's just a pen, you can write over your boo-boo. I don't know if this is gonna be close enough for you to see, but let's say you can see that, and then I can just draw over it. And it's a correction pen, like correction tape. All right, so it just can cover up some of that. I can still see a little bit of a shadow, but I could cover it twice, go over it twice, and it would pretty much hide it. All right. Of course, you can get, okay, I'm just going to straighten that up. You can get like regular whiteout or whiteout, which just, I don't know if this is, I think I need to refill this one. Needs to be refilled. But, you know, the whiteout, we used to use it when we were typing on a typewriter. People don't do that anymore, do they? I don't know. All right, so that's adhesive or correction things. All right, so a white gel pen and some whiteout. Let's talk about tweezers. Highly recommend tweezers. Goodness gracious, good cutting tools, some nice adhesive, something to cover up your boo-boos, and then tweezers. If those were the only things you got, that would be great. I pick these up almost every day that I sit down to journal, those tools that I've just mentioned. So tweezers, they come in different styles. Obviously, this one is bent and very pointy, okay, and these are a little flatter. You can also get these just straight on pointy ones. The only thing I found about the pointy ones is I've dropped them and then I've bent the points and that was the end of that. So I have been testing out these flat ones, which I really like. All right. Highly recommend. Easy to peel off stickers with these if you're having difficulty, because sometimes it's a little hard to get stickers off their paper. And then it's easier to see where you're laying the sticker, because if you're doing it with your hand, everything's, your fingers are in the way. But if you do it with the tweezers, you'll be able to see where your sticker is and lay it down exactly where you want it. And more likely, straight. All right, so tweezers, highly recommend tweezers. You can get packs of these, of 3 different kinds, and then test out the ones that you like. All right. Other things I have found helpful are things to keep things in storage. So I found this on Amazon. It's just a sticker book. You can get various sizes. This is just a smaller, like a B6 size or an A4 size. But you can get A5 sizes. You can get notebook size sticker holders. But I like this one. It holds, this is holding all my travel stickers. So I like having them in categories so I can just pull this up if I'm working on something travel wise or my travel journal. So sticker books, organizers. There's also these. These are sticker release books and they come in different sizes. This is a small one. Also found that on Amazon. I think it's a Traveler's Company one that I found on Amazon. You can also get bigger ones. This is also a sticker release book. This came from Hubman and Chub Girl. All right, and it just is a place, if you have, let's say you have 5 sheets of stickers, but a couple of those sheets only have a few left, you can put them in here, and it's a lot easier than housing the big thing of stickers. I don't know. I like to kind of transfer them in here. Or I like to put them in categories. So this is the stickers I use for my everyday journal. Again, these are travel related. Oops. So sometimes you can get stickers and there's different themes on one piece of paper. So I'll split them up and take all the travel ones off and put them in here, or book related ones, or everyday things that I think I might use in my everyday journal. So I have them in different categories. The other thing I found helpful are these for storage. All right, these are just big plastic, I think 8x6 envelopes that I have found on Amazon. They hold just about every size sticker sheet, except for, the ones that come in these big books, but these are already attached, so you don't really need to take them out and put them in an envelope or anywhere else. You can just keep them in their books. But if you have a lot of stickers individually, these are very helpful to have to organize them however you want. Again, I do categories. Some stickers I have in the company that makes them, like Hubman and Chub Girl make those cute animal stickers. I kind of keep them all in one binder, but the rest I will put in categories: travel, book, animals, winter, spring, summer, fall, that kind of thing. And I think that's it. The other thing is, you can have fun finding a lot of fun finding things to store everything in. This little container I have here is a Hobonichi organizer that I found at Atlas Stationers. Okay, this little pin is not going to fit. I'm going to take that out for now, because I usually just keep this open on my desk. All right, but it has lots of different pockets. All right, it will hold things. I put a cup in here just to hold my pens and all my supplies. But this is a fun little thing to have to keep everything together. Sometime I will do my art studio tour, because I am lucky I have a room to put a lot of things in. But I have this sitting on my desk, mostly filled with whatever it is that I'm working on. So if I'm working on my travel album, then I've got my travel things in here, plus my tools. Okay, so my tools hardly ever change. It's just the stickers and things that might change. All right. I hope that was fun and helpful to figure out some of the things that you might need. Again, I was slow to get tweezers. Highly recommend getting tweezers. And anything to make corrections that correct the white gel pen or the whiteout thing is very helpful to have. All right. Please, if you have any questions, leave them in the comments. If you would be interested in joining in on our monthly journal sessions, which are live or recorded, because I can send you the recording after, just let me know and I'll send you information about when those are happening. They are via Zoom. And if you'd like to follow along, of course, I'd love that. And thank you for being here. May you be healthy. May you write today or journal today, and may you get to be creative. Thank you so much.